welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show YouTube for episode 10 of our MLB The Show 22 Phillies franchise. We're in the NLDS against the New York Metropolitans, a heated NL East rival. I mean, hey, the one good thing is the Braves have won the World Series, the Nationals have won the World Series, but thank the heavens, the New York Mets haven't won since like 86. But take a look at this series. The Mets lead 2-1. We took Game 1 3-1. Game 2 and 3 went to the Mets. I mean, offensive explosion by New York, as they're saying Taijuan Walker out here. And we're going to be sending out Mad Bum. We need playoff Madison Bumgarner. That is what we need here in Game 4. Game 5, you can go back to Aaron Nola, hopefully, maybe Zach Wheeler, trying to get a series win. But we need playoff Mad Bum. And I mean, taking on probably one of the worst pitchers on the Mets rotation. Walker, 32 starts, 8-11, a 4.55 ERA, a 1.37 WHIP. Now, called strike 3. Let's say he went around. I mean, I don't think that bat left Schwarber's shoulder, but that's a called strike 3 for out number 1 here. Hoskins up to 3-2 count, and Hoskins swings at that splitter below the zone. Ball 4 he swung at. Back-to-back punch-outs for Walker. Now up Bryce Harper and goes down Bryce Harper. Harper locked up on that inside slider. Walker goes 1-2-3, striking out the side in order. As out comes Madison Bumgarner. Mad Bum, 16-5. Had a season turnaround since coming to Philadelphia from the Arizona Diamondbacks, but he has a 2.78 ERA, 178 innings pitched, a 120 WHIP, 2-1 strikeout to walk ratio, like on the dot, like 61 walks, 122 strikeouts. Now, first batter, ground ball to Bryson Stott for out number 1. You like to see that. Hoskins flips it to Mean Gene. Now, Jeff McNeil up in the 2-hole, and McNeil sends that one to shallow center. Moniak coming in on the run, and he will make that basket catch right there with the one hand. You'll love to see that big play by Mickey Moniak. You know, some round of applause from the starter. Now, Frankie Lindor, and Frankie Lindor sends that one to left field. That's tailing foul. Schwarber makes the catch for the final out. Now, Nicky Castellanos' 3-1 count takes that middle slider and sends that to left center field for a leadoff single here in the top of the second inning. First hit allowed by Taijuan Walker. First base hit for the Phillies. Now, JT up, and JT flares that one to left. Too bad that left fielder's got it. I don't know who the left fielder is. Is that Mark Canha or Jeff McNeil? Maybe Starling Marte? I don't know. Someone's in left field, catches the ball. Bryson Stott up, and Stott takes that inside fastball and just gets jammed on it, sends it to the right fielder for the second out here in the second inning. Now Castellanos on first base, 2 away for Gene Segura, who watches strike 3 go by. Was expecting a slider out of the zone. Nope, got a fastball in the middle outside portion of the plate. But not a 1-2-3 for Walker, as Phillies did get 1 hit in the inning. Now Mad Bum out taking on Pete Alonso, and Alonso sends that one to deep right field. Harper giving chase, but does it matter? That's a no-doubt shot to right field. That's a big home run for Pete Alonso. His first of the game. I'm not sure if it's his first of the series, but it's his first of the game at least. Giving the Mets the early 1-0 lead here in the second inning. Not something you wanted to see coming from Pete Alonso, especially Mad Bum. You thought maybe he's going to go around the lefty power bat. Nope, went right after him, and he got burnt. Real shame right there, but the Mets are happy, high-fiving all those other Metropolitans going down the steps. Eduardo Escobar up, and Escobar watches ball 4. So after the home run, but Mad Bum losing some command of his pitches. Now Nimmo up 1-2 count, and Nimmo swings through that cutter, all 84 miles of it. So Mad Bum definitely not the same pitcher he was when he was with the San Francisco Giants, but still a dominant pitcher nonetheless. Ground ball. I mean, only gets one that double play situation there, though. I mean, it's hard to double up Dom. I mean, it's not. He's only got 34 speed. Just a great spot. He hit it. Now, Mickey Moniak leading off the third inning with a 1-2 count. Flares that one to center for a fly out. Yep, that's just a mid-range fly out right there for Mickey Moniak. It was Moniak's season, but he kind of Didn't really pan out for Moniak's season, honestly. Now Alec Boehm up, and Alec Boehm takes that and kind of sends that one to right field. Right fielder giving chase. It makes a little leap forward and makes the catch. So 2 outs now here in the 3rd inning. Walker having excellent pitch control as Schwarber grounds that one into the shift. So another 1-2-3 inning for the New York Mets as the Phillies offense has been quiet. James McCann up, and McCann sends that one to left field. Schwarber not going to get there in time. That's going to hit off the wall. Schwarber plays it well, but a double nonetheless. McCann in there sliding ahead of the tag. So a leadoff double for James McCann of the Mets. As up comes Mark Canha, as Canha sends that one to center. Moniak settles under it. He's getting warmed up to throw to third, and Stott cuts it off. McCann didn't even try to run. Probably smart. Now Jeff McNeil up, and McNeil grounds that one to Segura. Segura with the best arm at second base in the league fires that one to first base in time for the second out of the inning. So 2 out now here in the 3rd inning, as the Phillies are looking to get out of this one without allowing any more runs. Frankie Lindor goes down that cutter. 85 miles of pure gas on that Mad Bum cutter. Giving himself a round of applause. Up comes Rhys Hoskins, who takes that middle outside fastball to right field. And that one clears the fence. A game-tying home run. First baseman to first baseman violence right there. You love to see that. Pete Alonso goes deep, so Rhys Hoskins says, I got you. Goes deep himself, tying this game up at 1 apiece. You love to see that right there for big Rhys Hoskins, as he is having himself, a pretty good postseason. He has 2 home runs. Now up comes Harper, and Harper doesn't quite get warning track power, but can of corn nonetheless here in the 4th inning. It's the first out for the Phillies. As this inning definitely have to try and work around some pitches. Try and get Taijuan Walker's pitch count up. Castellanos slow grounder. Fired to first in time for out number 2. So I think Walker started this inning off with about mid-40s pitches. Going to be up in the 60s now. So he had to work a bit right there. 61 pitches now. He had to work here coming through this 4th inning. I guess a home run will do that for any starting pitcher. Now out comes Mad Bum for the bottom of the 4th inning at 58 pitches. Harper gonna have to run right now. He's back, and makes the catch at the wall for out number 1. Harper showing off that speed in right field. You'll love to see it. Mad Bum's even impressed. Escobar up, and Escobar down the cutter. Goodbye, Eduardo Escobar. You'll be missed. 4th punch out of the game for Bumgarner. Now up comes Nimmo, and Nimmo grounds to Segura, who has an easy time throwing him out at first base to end this 4th inning. So 1-2-3 inning for the Mets, as leading off Bryson Stott for the Phillies here at the top of the 5th inning. That's a grounder. Ends up in right field for a leadoff single here. You like to see that for the Phillies, trying to get that leadoff man on, especially with some speed. Now Mean Gene just can't seem to find a gap right there. That's something where if he gets that ball on the ground, that's a first to third for Bryson Stott every day of the week. Just saying that. No opportunity missed not advancing Bryson Stott on that play. Real shame. Now Moniak up, and Moniak chops that one to the second baseman. Over to Stott, and Moniak. Too fast to double him up on that one, but not what you wanted. Now it's Moniak on with 2 away as Alec Boehm grounds that one to Frankie Lindor, who flips it to second to end the 5th inning. Now on to the bottom of the 5th, the 1-2 count to Dom Smith, and Dom Smith chops that one to shortstop Bryson Stott. And there you go. Out number 1. Keeping Francisco Lindor in check and Dom Smith in check. Unfortunately, not keeping Pete Alonso in check as much as you want to. Except for the keys to winning, as J.D. Davis swings at a way too high off-speed pitch. James McCann up now with 2 outs in the inning. And down goes McCann. 87 on that cutter right there. Mad Bum must be a bit upset because he is throwing gas now. But 1-2-3 inning for Mad Bum as Taijuan Walker's day is officially done. Tyler McGill comes in one game. He's got 2 innings pitched, a 4.50 ERA, a strikeout and a walk in this postseason so far. So I'm not sure if that's the pitcher you want to bring in during the heart of this order, but he gets Schwarber to strike out. So, I mean, check for that one. Rhys Hoskins up, and Hoskins watches strike 3 go by. Back-to-back punch-outs for Tyler McGill. That starter relief pitcher hybrid. Gets Harper looking. So check and mate for Tyler McGill as he has a 1-2-3 inning. Mad Bum out there for the 6th inning. Getting Mark Canada to strike out swinging. You'll like to see that from your starter. 7th punch out of the game. Jeff McNeil up, and Jeff McNeil pops that one up. JT gets that mask off, and that's a catch right there for the 2nd out of the inning. Great catch right there from JT Realmuto. You'll love to see that. Mad Bum cruising since letting up that leadoff home run as Frankie Lindor's up, and Frankie Lindor goes down. Swinging stuff at his ankles. That's the 2020 version of Frankie Lindor that had Mets fans booing at him. Nick Castellanos leading off this inning with a high towering pop-up to just outside the infield, and that's going to be out number 1 here. Now McGill out for a 2nd inning of work. Had a stellar 1st inning. Phillies went down in order. And it's going to be the first base runner allowed by Tyler McGill. It's going to be a walk right there. But Bryson Stott up now, 3-2 count. And that one goes off of his ankle. Lindor firing, not in time. So everyone's going to be safe. And everyone's looking at McGill now. If he's going to be okay, and he will. Pitching to Gene Segura. And he's late on that fastball, flaring that one off to that hard right side right there. I mean, maybe could have advanced right there on the 2 outs, but not going to risk it. Especially when Moniak can't get a hit. Moniak can't get a hit right there. If he gets a hit, that's a run. If that ball gets down, that is easily a run unless it is like right in front of the right fielder. But I guarantee if that's anywhere else, that's at least 1 run. Escobar up as Mad Bum's out for his 7th inning of work. Stott ranges all the way back, and he can't hold on to it. So now there's 2 on in the inning. As Bryson Stott definitely should have let that play go to one of the outfielders. 2 outs, 2 on, nobody out, as Alec Boehm fires a 2nd. Segura to 1st, not in time. So 1 out now, men on the corners. Dom Smith goes down looking. There you go. 2 outs now. 9th punch out of the game for Bumgarner. As in comes J.D. Davis, who chops that one to Mad Bum over to first base. Inning over. Crisis averted. Alec Boehm strikes out on the McGill slider. I'm sorry. Tyler McGill apparently is a cheat code for punch outs. Kyle Schwarber grounds that one through the gap in the infield. And that's going to be a 1-out single for the power-hitting left fielder. You'll love to see that right there for Kyle Schwarber, as he is having himself a slow game. Rhys Hoskins up now, puts that one into the glove of Lindor, over to McNeil, and then back to Alonso to end off the 8th inning. Now, Brad Hand coming in, trying to give, Madison Bumgarner just a helping hand right now in 2 games. Brad Hand has been atrocious. But we need the lefty, as we have some poor lefty hitting batters up next. McCann grounds that one to Boehm. Boehm to first base. Good throw right there from the defense inept Alec Boehm, as that's going to be out 1. Mark Canha strikes out, swing on that high and inside fastball for out number 2. And then Jeff McNeil grounds that one to Bryson Stott. Stott firing on the run. Look at that. Hoskins makes the catch, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning. McGill out there still as Harper lines down over the glove of Pete Alonso. Pete Alonso, pretty good first baseman, but just absolutely got played on that one. Nick Castellanos up, and Castellanos lines that one to Lindor for a double play. Doubling up both Harper and Castellanos. Absolutely brutal right there. You hate to see stuff like that happen. Now JT up, and JT frustrated, slamming the bat on the ground as McGill has been almost perfect. I think he's no-hit the Phillies. No, he's left some hits. But McGill has been dominant out of the bullpen. Brad Hand on for a second inning of work. Gets a fly out to start this inning off. Big Pete up. That's going to be a fly ball to center field. Mickey Moniak lost it for a minute there, but regains it and makes the catch. Escobar up, and Escobar lines that one to center field for a 2-out single here in the bottom of the 9th inning. So if a run scores, the Mets walk it off and win the series. But Nimmo goes down swinging. Down goes Nimmo as we're on for free baseball right now. Top of the 10th inning up, here comes Bryson Stott, who swings at that ball. McGill just been absolutely dominant. Gene Segura flares that fastball to center, caught by the center fielder. Alright, we're not getting anything to fall. No lucky hits are going our way. And then Mickey Moniak gets fooled on the inside right there for out number 3. McGill, how many innings has McGill pitched? That's the real question. As Connor Brogdon comes in now for the Phillies in 56 games. He was 5-4, 11 holds, 57 games pitched, a 3.43 ERA. I mean, an okay video game company, respectable ERA for a relief pitcher. Gets his first batter to strike out swinging. So Dom Smith down right there. As here we go, J.D. Davis sending that one to left. Schwarber with the catch. And there you go. Nice catch right there by Kyle Schwarber, as that's 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 10th inning. James McCann up, and McCann sends that one to right field. That one gets down. It's going to one-hop off the wall and then roll to the 330 side. Harper gets it in quickly. I mean, holding McCann to a head-first sliding double. I mean, it's better than nothing, I'd say. Mark Canha up, and Canha gives that one a ride. But Schwarber will make the catch to end this 10th inning. Now, Alec Bohm. Ball way too far inside. McGill issuing a walk. So I'm pretty sure the Mets have had 2 pitchers. Taijuan Walker, and no. McGill's day is done. In comes Drew Smith, who in 3 games has not allowed a run yet. Only 1 walk. That's about it. Doesn't really have any stats. Kyle Schwarber up, and Schwarber puts that one on the ground into the gloves of Lindor and Alonso for a double play to end the inning. To put 2 outs in the inning. Hoskins draws the walk right there, so the inning's still alive for Philadelphia. Now Harper up, and Harper swinging a miss, strike 3, trying to run it out, can't quite do it, a step short, as that's the Phillies. Can't muster any consecutive hits. Now, Brogdon out for a second inning of work. Harper gonna make the catch right there in deep right field. Not quite. It's like warning track power. That's what that was right there. Now, here we go again. Frankie Lindor sends that one to left on the line, and Schwarber, he picks it off the hop. Has some problems getting the ball out of his glove to get it in. As Pete Alonso's up, and Pete Alonso sends that one to the gap. Schwarber will make the running catch. Lindor's got to get back to first, as we have 2 outs here now in the bottom of the 11th inning. Brogdon at 22 pitches, cruising so far. Escobar up, and Escobar popping that one up as third baseman Alec Bohm settles under it for the final out of the 11th inning. So Brogdon has pitched 2 scoreless innings now, as Castellanos just squibs it to first baseman Pete Alonso. Just cannot buy a break right now in the field. JT up, and JT lines that one to the third baseman. Cannot catch a break, and even JT knows it. He cannot believe his luck this game. Stott up, and Stott watches a hanging curveball go down Broad Street right there. Could have, easily take advantage of that one, but nope, missed it. Brandon Nimmo up, and Nimmo takes down for a deep ride to right. That one just dies out on the warning track. Absolutely brutal right there, just dying out on the warning track. Dom Smith up, and Dom Smith gives that one a ride. That one's back. Harper's at the wall. He leaps, and it's gone. Connor Brogdon gives up a walk-off home run to Dom Smith for his third of the series. Dom Smith has been a Philly killer these last 4 games, hitting 3 home runs in this 4-game series. Absolutely brutal way to lose this game, but outside of a win, it was going to be brutal nonetheless. It was walk-off fashion regardless if the Mets were to win this one. Absolutely shame to see that one happen via the home run. Would rather just them put together some hits, something falls, and they walk it off that way. Absolutely demoralizing for Connor Brogdon to lose the series on the home run ball. I mean, Harper didn't give up, though. Jumped for it. Tried to keep faith in it. It just didn't work in the end. I mean, you hate to see that. You hate to see the Mets advancing. That's the biggest shame here. The Mets are moving on to the NLCS to probably face the Dodgers. That's probably what they're going to be doing. But Alonso, player of the game with that home run, with only really not Tyler McGill. McGill's not the player of the game? I think Tyler McGill would be player of the game over Pete Alonso. Didn't even win anything. Button text on YouTube, though. Peace out. Rock on. Stay super classy. Have yourselves a great day. And I'll catch you on our next episode of our Phillies franchise mode. Peace out.